Hey friends, this is Adeshile reporting live and well from Richmond, Indiana. So I'm going to talk about two things today. One, my birthday and how it went. Two, gratitude. Those are things I'm going to talk about today. Most important one being gratitude. So for me, turning 30, it's like I am not trying to do this. I mean, I want to live, but I just don't want to get older. And so I was very concerned a few years ago about how close I was getting to 30. I was like, man, I'm going to be old. This is it. This is over. Game over. Think of all the greats who died like in 33. Jesus, Bruce Lee, gone. So I was like, this is it. This is game over. But instead, I actually had a wonderful, fantastic birthday party. Well, partying that life was the party. So I didn't go out like to an actual party, but I spent the weekend and the week consequently just enjoying everything that is and was around me. I went out to the mall, to a couple of stores. I kept running into people I hadn't seen for a few years or a few months. And everyone's just being friendly and engaging with me and being really nice. Even little children are walking up to me. I mean, like the ones that are like 3 and 4 year olds, you know, the ones that are kind of curious but kind of nervous at the same time. Even the ones who would be even more anxious about me, you know. Sometimes my more vanilla babies are afraid of chocolate folks if they haven't been around them, right? And so, but even those babies were running up to me saying hi. So it was just a fantastic weekend, fantastic week. I kept having that same experience. And I had to ask myself, like, where is this coming from? Why am I enjoying this so much? And this is going to be my gift to you. This is how I think I was able to enjoy that time and why being 30 or being any age, it doesn't really matter so much. So something important to me is this right here. This little blue book is like gold to me. It's like gold. Why? In this book, I have a ritual that I do regularly. It's called this book is my gratitude journal, okay? Every day, what I do is I write 3 things in there. 1, what is something I did that I am proud or grateful of? 2, what is something that someone else did in relation to me that I am proud and grateful of? 3, what is something in the world that I recognize that I am proud and grateful of? Those 3 things are key. Why are they key? Why are they important? Well, they give you a better understanding of the world and how it actually is. One of the things I've started to notice is that there's a lot of things in the media, a lot of things that happen in some of our social interactions that try to tell us either who we are or how the world is. And I mean this in a negative sense. If you look at the news, how often do you hear of the great things that people are doing? Rarely. You always hear the bad things, right? If you are, let's say you're in college, you know, well, sometimes the view of a quote unquote good student is the one who gets all the highest grades and all these accolades, etc., right? So if you're not getting that, you're the bad student. Boo. If you're not good at math, you're not that smart, right? Or you're not great at reading or writing, you're not really cut out for this. Bogus stuff, right? But I've gone through this stuff myself. And I've known that in my life, I've only focused on success. And that's not a bad thing, but I've done it to the detriment of paying attention to what great things have I done in the world already, and what are great things that our people are doing in the world. How did I start to recognize this even more? Well, very recently, I was speaking to a friend. They are Ukrainian. They speak Russian, Ukrainian. And I said, you know, these are some of the things I do. These are some of my interests. And after the conversation, I kind of sat down for a moment and said to myself, wow, Adetokunbo, look at all of the things that you have done in the world. Look at where you started and where you are at now. You know, grew up in poverty in North Philadelphia, right? Some violent spaces I lived in. Bad rentals, just bad situations. And now I live in a 2-floor house, which I have to myself. I have a yard, which is something I wanted for a long time. That's awesome. Then I think about other things like, wow, Adetokunbo, you used to be teased for not being able to read, right? And now, not only can you read, you write books. You're in graduate school. You are reading Schleiermacher and all kinds of crazy folks out there, right? Wow, look at that. I went from being tone deaf, supposedly, as I was told, to playing classical guitar. Look at all the things that I have accomplished. And then I started thinking about, why did I never realize that before? Why did it take me talking to someone new and trying and saying some of the things I'm interested in? What did it take so long for me to realize that? And just because I've never given myself practice and saying, you know what? Yes, my goal is success, but the success I do get, I need to pay attention to. It's not just keep running, but running the next rung in the ladder. What have I done that is great? And I need to appreciate that because that was a choice that I made. And then secondly, other people are making choices around me. You know, I think of all the mentors. You know, we think about some of the teachers that I've come around that have helped me, that did not have to help me. Miss Elridge, Gouldy, Canessa, Griffin, Saunders, Adams, Knight, Rimmer, Cohens, Kahn, Parker, Abdullah, McHern, Goldman, McIntyre, Peterson, Hunter, Logan, Punzo, Hogue, Burkle, Thornberger, Green, Julia, Cornelius, Swafford, Smith, Mang, Noakes, Stapleton, Mark, Vaynerchuk, Pliff, E.T., Les Brown, Kiyosaki, Barry, Martina. That's a whole bunch of people. That's not even all the people who've had such a huge impact. That's just a few of the teachers in my life who I've engaged with who've had a huge impact on me. That's amazing. That's something to be grateful for. One, and this is for everyone, you make choices and you get better. You improve your situation and you learn. Two, there are great people out in the world who are interacting with you. And three, this stuff just happens. It happens sometimes. This is wonderful. And so once you begin to pay attention to those things, you create space between any negative information being fed to you. Begin to see what is really out there. A lot of people say that this world is only negative. I think there's a balance of things going on. I think if you begin to see the positive in yourself and you begin to see the positive in other people around you, then you get to see the positive in the world. And the moment you begin to do that and recognize that and all those values there, you can do even greater things. If you know how awesome you are, think about how you behave. Once you realize that whole kind of interconnected web we have, imagine the impact you will have on the world. It'll be phenomenal. It will be phenomenal. And age at that point in time won't matter because time slows down when you are paying attention and you're aware of all the beauty that is around you and unfolding in front of you. So, since it was my birthday, traditionally in America, you know, people will give us gifts on our birthday. Well, other cultures, they have the gift of giving gifts. So that's my gift for you all today. Take some time, think about what gratitude means for you. Try getting yourself a book or whatever. You don't even have to write it down. I like it so that I can go back and review and check it out. But think about being gracious, which is really just recognizing what is real and start acting on that. There's something amazing you have to do in this world, and just get out there and do it. And the more you appreciate life, the more easier it is and the bigger the change will be. And when I see that, ultimately that ends up to being the biggest gift to me. Thank you all for the people who've said happy birthday to me. Shout out to everyone. I can't list all the names here, but my EC crew, thank you so much. Period. Mackenzie, thank you for the shout out. Really appreciate that. My Meadvillian crew, my Philadelphia folks, everybody. Thank you all so much. It's good to be around. Hopefully I get to do many more of these kind of presentations. Subscribe to Modern Warrior Monk here, my new YouTube station. I might as well start this up so I can leave behind some messages of good encouragement. All right. Love you all much. Let's keep it moving.